Peace and light, wisdom, oil, love, fam. How's everyone doing this beautiful Thursday? I definitely hope that everyone has had a glorious day. So, y'all know, whenever I feel something on my heart to speak about, I come and talk to you all. So, basically, I come to talk to you all today about basically a conversation that happened while I was at my favorite restaurant today. Now, I left work. I treated myself out to my favorite restaurant. And as I walked in, a waiter came and greeted me and, was like, hey, they see me there when I come and used to see in my face, every so now and then. And, there was just like, just one, right? And I was like, yeah. So I get seated. And he was like, you come here often. And lots of times when you come, you're by yourself. But why? You're so beautiful. And I told him, I was like, I know I'm beautiful. And because I know I'm beautiful, that's the reason I'm able to come here alone. And he didn't understand. He was like, well, what do you mean? Like, I'm not following you. I'm gonna I'm gonna just tell y'all, instead of going into piece by piece what I told him, I'm gonna give it to y'all how I told him, but I'm kind of giving it to y'all just a little bit more realer. I used to hate the idea of my aloneness. I was so used to just being up under friends or up under, my significant other at the time or my children, that to be just completely alone by myself, it was something that like was just a big huge like turn off for me. Like, I just didn't know how to love and appreciate my own aloneness. But the more that I have grown in my spiritual journey, the more that I realized how beautiful I am. And I'm not speaking of the outer beauty, I'm speaking more of my inner beauty. And the more I grow to love myself, the more I cherish and appreciate my own aloneness. About a year after I became single, after leaving my long-term relationship with my children's father, about a year after that, I really started to miss being taken out on dates and, being taken out to my favorite spots. And I started missing, getting flowers for no reason and, stuff like that. And it came to a point where I decided that I would no longer wait to enjoy things that I truly love, basically because of me not having someone in my life as a partner, as a significant other. And when I decided that, I agreed that I would start getting to know and to date myself. I started to take myself out on dates. Those of you who have been following me on Facebook for a very long time may recall when I made this post about how I was at the table on my first date with myself and I just had to put on my shades and I started writing a poem and journaling and I started crying and different things like that, just realizing the beauty in my aloneness and just letting so many old patterns and beliefs go of my thinking. And it's since then it's crazy. I take myself out on dates all the time. I used to rely on doing it because I was in a relationship, so I would wait to have a man do it for me. Then once I became single, it was okay, well, I go with my friends. My friends will be my company. Well, what if, and there has been times where I really wanted to go and my friends were not able to come. They couldn't pick up for whatever reason, or they were tied up with their significant other, or it wasn't their free day with their kids, or whatever the case was, they was just too tired or whatever. And so now I'm not going where I want to go because of my friends, whatever, and then I don't have any, significant other. And it became to a point where I'm like, listen, I'm going to start dating me. I'm going to start treating all the things that I want for a man to do for me. I'm going to do them for myself. I'm not waiting on a man to take me out to my favorite restaurant so I can, or wherever, just any spots that I want to enjoy. at all. I'm going to take myself, even if I go solo, and I'm not going to wait for a man to come along again that's gonna buy me flowers. I buy my own flowers now, and I love it. Like, the relationship that I have grown with myself is so amazing and so beautiful. I really encourage everybody to step into your aloneness. I have, like, totally transformed. It's to the point now where I cannot be with people for too long, or I seriously start feeling like, yo, what's going on here? Like, after I'm with somebody for a little while, I have to go straight into my aloneness. Like, or I feel very unbalanced. I have really grown to appreciate me and to love me and my time. So many of us want people to enjoy us and to tell us that they love us and to say that we're beautiful and to do all these nice things for us, all these things that we're not even willing to do for ourselves. I started doing all of those things for me that I wanted someone else to do. Oh my gosh. And it is such an amazing difference in my life. And once you begin to love you, once you realize how beautiful you are, you move different. You move different. Dudes can no longer step to me on some wine and dine and take you out and spend money on you and buy you nice things type of stuff and think that impresses me. Why? Because I do that for me now. I don't have to wait on you to go to this nice event that I really wanted to go to. Maybe if it's a couple's night only thing or something, okay, cool. But other than that, if it's not something like that, I don't need to wait. And so it's like, okay, with or without you, I'm gonna do this. With or without you, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I've learned not to even depend on my friends. Honestly, a lot of times, I don't even hit up nobody. I just go to something alone just because I love my aloneness. I love being alone. Sometimes I just want to be in silence and observe while I'm there. I don't even need it's a difference. It's a beautiful thing to have another. But to need another is an issue. And I'm just at that point where I no longer feel the need to have another. And it's such a beautiful place to be in. It really is. It's okay to desire another, but to need another is, an issue. And I no longer, and I'm, like I said, not just from a standpoint of a relationship, but just period, I no longer need another to feel loved, to feel complete, to feel wined and dined, to feel any of that stuff. Yes, I still appreciate that stuff when I'm dating, trust me. But at the end of the day, can't no man just come with that alone. Because I do that for me now. Now, you got to step your game up, for real. Like, on some serious shit. Because that's not enough anymore. I've learned how to do that for me. So, for that waiter who couldn't understand why it is that I like coming alone a lot of times there, it's because I love me. And nobody will love you the way you love you. And you truly set your standards on how other people would treat you. Other people are looking at how you treat yourself and how you love yourself to determine how they're going to treat you. Y'all know I love y'all. If you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wisdom or Love, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you can get notifications whenever I do uploads. It has been a pleasure sharing this with all of you guys. I hope everyone has a beautiful night. And please don't forget to set your intentions every morning as you rise. The God hours between 3 and 6 a.m. Never start your day at a white man's job. Always start your day. Begin each and every day with you. I don't care how much earlier you got to wake up to start your day off doing things that make you feel good, celebrating you, speaking life into you. You cannot be the best mom, be the best wife, be the best husband, be the best anybody that you can be unless you are first pouring into yourself and you are your best you. I actually have a whole video on this on my channel as well, so feel free to check that out as well. I believe it's called Rise and Shine, the God hours between 3 and 6 a.m., something like that. But you all have a lovely night, and peace and light. Wisdom or Love, fam.